Hello guys, this is Hamza and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will see the life cycle of machine learning and how machine learning works. So let's start. Basically, in machine learning life cycle, we have some processes like project objectives, data collection, data preprocessing, data visualization, model selection, model building, and in last, we will do model deployment. So guys, we will see all of these process in detail. So let's start. Our first process is the project objectives. So what is a project objectives? Suppose you are doing a project or you are making a software. So the most important thing that matters a lot is that what is the objective of this software or what is the objective of this product. It means that what is the need to create this software or what is the need to create this project. So you have to specify the business problem here, and you have to consider the requirements of an end user in your project objective or in your software objective, the end user who will use your software, or you can say the targeted on the audience who will use your software. And then you have to specify that from your project or from your software how a company grow its business and make profit. Then we have to do the data collection. We will do data collection. So what is data collection? In data collection, we collect data from the various dataset providers like Kaggle.com and US federal government websites. They are providing datasets. So we collect the data from these websites, and there's another techniques like web scraping techniques from where we collect data from various websites. So data collection has two types: primary data and secondary data. So what is it? What is the primary data, guys? In primary data, the data which is collected by researchers or users who is doing project. I am again repeating, guys. The data which is collected by researchers or users who is doing project is called primary data, and it is called first hand source, or it is also called the original data. So what is secondary data? Secondary data is nothing but the data which is collected by someone else, not the user, not the researchers who is doing project. We will collect the data, we are collecting the data from someone else. You can say a third party or second party. So it is not the first hand source, it is second hand source. So it is called secondary data, and these type of data already been passed through the statistical process. Okay guys, so guys, now you collected the data from the various data source providers like Kaggle.com or using the web scraping techniques. Now your collected data, or you can say that your original data or your raw form data have some impurities. What does it mean, guys? It has some missing values, it have some outliers, or sometimes the data sets are highly imbalanced. Means it sometimes the data sets have high missing values, high ratio of missing values. Okay, so how we can handle it? We can handle it with the help of the data preprocessing. So in data preprocessing, we purify raw or original data and make it in correct form. Okay guys, and make it in correct form with the how we can make it in correct form, our original data, with the help of NumPy and Pandas libraries of Python. We will see the practical implementation of NumPy and Pandas libraries of Python in our machine learning and data science series. So in data preprocessing, we have a technique which is called data cleaning, and in data cleaning we have two steps, which is filling missing data and smoothing noisy data. So what does it mean by the filling missing data? Suppose I have a data set. Suppose we have a data set in which we have a feature which is called age, and in this we have some values 10, 20, 30, 40, and then randomly a unique value appeared in front of us which is called NaN. It is also called the null values. It means nothing is present here. Then again values are present: 20, 50, 60, 70. So we have to fill these type of missing values. I showed you only one NaN value. In original real world data sets, there are many missing values, there are many NaN values, there are many null values. So we have to fill the missing values, and here are some criterias how we can fill missing values. Sometimes we drop the feature and it depends on the ratio of the missing values. So we will see in our future videos. So guys, what is a smoothing noisy data? We will understand this with the help of example. Here is example. Here I have an example of the BMI, which is called body mass index. I have to calculate the status of a person, like obesity. Person has obesity or normal or overweight or underweight. So I have to calculate this. So guys, I can only calculate my status with the help of these four variables, or you can say features. With the help of these four features. So what are the features? Gender, height, weight, index. These features plays important role to calculate the status of BMI of a person. So these four features are my independent variable. Okay guys, understand this carefully. These four features are my independent variable. Okay, and this one feature which I have to calculate is my dependent feature. Why it is dependent feature? Because it depends on these four features. If there is any missing values, or if there is any outlier in these four features, the status will predict or calculate a wrong, maybe a wrong value. So as these are my independent variables and these are my dependent variables. So what is example of the smoothing noisy data? Suppose guys, I have to calculate the BMI. So what features I require to calculate? First feature is gender, then height, then weight, and then index. These four features are sufficient for me to calculate the status of BMI. Okay guys, now if I add another feature here which is called car, so can my target variable depend on this feature? No, because it is out of concern with this topic of BMI. So the car feature will not interrupt or give the high accuracy to my target variable status. So car variable is nothing but the useless for me in this data set. If car variable car feature is present and so there are some values of cars if present, so these variable or this feature creating a noise in my data set. So I have to remove it firstly. Then I have to do the data transformation. What does it mean by data transformation? Basically, we will do the feature scaling. In our feature scaling videos, we will see the normalization and standardization, which is the z-score values and the min-max scaler. I will give you the proper concept and proper explanation in those videos. So guys, after that, we will see the data visualization. What is the data visualization? It is a graphical representation of data. What does it mean, guys? It means that we transform the data in graphs like bar plot, scatter plot, histogram. By the help of these graphs, we can see the outliers in dataset. We can see the missing values with the help of heat map. There is another graph which is called the heat map, from which we can see the missing values and many information, the correlations of the variables and x and y variables. So we will use the Python matplotlib.pyplot libraries and Seaborn library for this, which we will see in our future practical videos. And after that, we have a model selection, guys. What is a model selection? We collected the data, then in this data set it has some impurities, or sometimes it is highly imbalanced. Then we purify it with the help of data preprocessing techniques. After that, we visualize the data and see the data is in correct form or not. And after that, we will select what model should be implemented on this data. Understand, guys? It depends on your what type of problem you are solving. Means if you are solving the prediction problem, if you want to do a prediction, then you will use the linear regression. This is a machine learning model. If you are solving the classification problem, then we will use the logistic regression or random forest. And if we doing clustering, which we will see in our future videos, we will implement all of these methods, and there are a lot. There are more methods, guys. There are more machine learning models we will see in our future videos. So if you want to do the clustering on data, we will use k-means clustering model. So guys, after that model building, we create an algorithm with the help of the previous techniques. Then we will split our data into train and test. Guys, this is a real world practice that we in training part you can say we split our data. What is our data? It is our data set in which we implies all these techniques like data preprocessing, which we collected from the I told you, which we collected from the kaggle.com or other various data source providers. So on this data which we purify and make it in correct form, we will split this data. Suppose we have a data set here, this is data set, and this is like 100%. Okay guys, and then I have to do a prediction on it. So I will split the 70% of data in train set. What does it mean guys? In train set, I will train my 70% data. I will train my model, machine learning model, which is if I'm doing prediction, then I will use the linear regression, and I will train my linear regression model on 70% of data which I have, and then after that I will test my data on 30%. Okay guys, so this is a train test split which we will see in our future videos, and after that we will make prediction, and after that we will if yes guys, there is an important point. After that we will make prediction, and if our prediction goes wrong, or if our prediction not giving our the desired output, then we will reuse our model and retrain again, train our model, and then and then we will see the output. If prediction output is coming good, then we will accept it and deploy it. Otherwise we will train or test and we will use other models. After that we will deploy it and finish. So guys, I hope you like this video. So please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon, and please like my videos.